There are more than 1,200 Australians trapped in Israel and Iran. The airspace is closed, so for now, repatriation flights are not an option. The Australian government, through DFAT, was in the process of organising buses to get people to Jordan. Joining me live now is Taiba Ash, an Australian who was on holiday in Jerusalem with her husband and 3 children, but is now stranded there. Taiba, thanks for joining us. Look, first of all, what is it like there, and are you and your family safe?
At the moment, we are safe. It's really scary. We are with 3 young children. At any given moment, a siren can go off, and we have about 90 seconds to run to the street to a bomb shelter with our 3 very young, very scared children. We aren't used to this. This isn't something that we've ever experienced in our lives, and we're just trying to make it hour by hour, making sure our kids are just getting through it and are okay.
Now, I understand that you're in Jerusalem and you've been trying to get out of the country. Can you describe what that process has been like so far?
Well, my husband and I both registered online with the DFAT as well as the Australian Embassy. They know we're here. They know that we've got 3 young kids. As far as communication, we have only received a single email from them to say that they have organised a private bus to take us from Tel Aviv to the Jordan border. At the moment, from what we understand, that is not the safest way to leave the country. All we can worry about is the safety and the well-being of our 3 young children. And so it's not a route that we're willing to take at the moment. I think what's most concerning is that in the email, they were quite clear to say that the security is not really their responsibility, and we take it upon ourselves to provide security for our family.
And can you describe why you think it is not safe to travel by road to Jordan?
Well, this is based on people who have actually done this route up until this point. The Israeli government has told us that it's not the safest journey to take. People have been waiting 6 to 8 hours at the border of Jordan just to cross into the country. Friends of ours have been able to take a boat from Israel to Cyprus, which is a much safer route, we believe. Again, we're just worried about the well-being of our children, and based on the advice that we've received, taking a road to Jordan is not the safest route.
And so the advice is that there is no assistance in Jordan once you are taken there by the Australian government.
It's quite shocking to believe. Not only do you have to make your own way from the moment that you cross that border, but also up until that point, you're not really guaranteed any sort of security by the government. So we feel really unheard, we feel really alone, and we haven't had much communication from them, which is quite concerning.
And are you in contact with other Australians over there? Are they going through the same thing?
Yeah, I'm in contact with a lot of Australians. A lot of my friends here have their families back at home. And again, we're all together on WhatsApp. We're constantly in contact with each other. Everyone is just trying to find the safest route to leave as quickly as possible. But not one of my friends has chosen to take this route provided by the Australian government.
We hear some people have been taken to Cyprus by a cruise ship. Is there any option to get on a boat and travel to Cyprus?
Yes, there's been private companies. There was a very big Australian tour group that was here who was taken on a very big cruise ship to Cyprus. We weren't able to take that cruise because it was a private program. But what was most amazing was that with the sirens that were going on, they were actually guided by a Navy ship to Cyprus the whole way, although it's a 30-hour trip. So you really need to be sure that it's the best route to take. And at the moment, we are just going to wait until the skies open, and we really hope that we receive more help and guidance from the Australian government.
What's your message to Penny Wong and the Albanese government this morning?
Please contact us more. We would love to hear from you. We would love other alternatives to get out of here. We know that there have been other governments that have been successfully taking their people that are stranded in Israel out in a safer route. We want to know that you see us, you appreciate that we're here, that we're scared, that we've got family here, we've got family back home, and we want to escape as quickly as possible. We want to get out of here, and we just need your help.
Taiba Ash, we appreciate you joining us on the program this morning and we wish you all the best. Stay safe and hopefully maybe we'll get an update from you if you are eventually taken to another country or indeed return home.